All right, how's it going, CAD 101? Hope you guys are doing well. Um, I'm just going to do a quick video to add to the example 2 assignment. And I'm just going to cover um, a couple of the new, couple of features that we haven't talked about yet that might be tricky on this assignment. So I have it, partially drawn already. So I just did the parts that we have talked about already. So it should look, pretty similar to the way it looked, our drawing looked yesterday. But this is example 2, and we're going to talk about, because this is a symmetric part, like we had a line of symmetry down the middle here, um, it's quicker to often draw half of it, half the part, and then you can just mirror over the part a little bit. So let's go ahead and see how I laid this out. So here's our origin. So we've got the bottom left corner of our front view is right here. So I've got a white line coming up over here, and then I've got an angled construction line right there. Then in order to get the slot figured out, and actually this angled line is 45, and if you're setting it up, you would draw a, let's just go ahead and redraw this guy. If I was to need a construction line at 45 degrees right here, I'm going to switch to my construction layer, grab my construction line, and then I'm going to specify first point, and then I'm going to tab over to my degrees, and the degrees is going to be 135. Enter. Okay, so again, same way we did it yesterday. We just calculated the degrees. Looking at the parts, we've got 90 degrees between here. So if we split that in half, we've got 45 from here over. And what we talked about yesterday was that this out to the right is 0 degrees, positive 45 up here, then 90, and then 135 over this direction. So we can put a construction line at 135. Okay. Now we're going to put a couple of horizontal construction lines. So we've got, let me zoom in a little bit here. Okay. So this flat section right there, that is 0.5 up from the bottom. So we're going to offset 0.5 up. And then to go up to this distance right there is you're just going to use the construction line here. So you've got a construction line that you would offset 2.62, and it would go vertical. And then where this construction line meets this construction line, then you can draw your line in right there. So, so basically I've got my 45, then I offset from here over to here 2.62 to this construction line right there. And then the bottom flat section is going to be actually right there. That's the bottom section, which is 0.5 up from the bottom. And then you can just grab your white line on your 0 layer and connect from here to here, and then from there to there. And then you've got your basically half of an outline. So let's go ahead and turn this off. Okay. So now we just, you just traced in this and this right there. And so if we were to mirror these parts, It's pretty simple. So we're going to go to, let's turn the construction layer back on. Here's our line of symmetry. I'm just going to delete, actually, let me just get rid of these real quick. Okay. All right. So now we've got our center line right there. It's a little easier to see. And actually, just so it's a little bit easier to see, I'm going to put this on the 0 layer. And I'll turn the construction layer off just so it's easier to see. Okay. So that'll be a little bit easier to see now. Okay. So let's go mirror, and we'll read the what it says next to it. So it says select objects. So objects to mirror. And then enter. And then mirror points. And there we go. Oops. I hit escape instead of enter. Let's do that again. Okay, mirror. Select this object. Enter. There we go. All right. So now we've got our geometry mirrored over to the other side, which will save you a bunch of time. And then for your top view, once you've got this geometry, you can just go in, make your construction layer, turn it on, make it active, and then you could add your construction lines like that. Like that, so that you can then transfer these edges onto your top view drawing, just like that. So, so there's the mirror tool. Could be really helpful on example 2 and in future drawings as well. So, all right, good luck.